Okay, so I have a journaling crap I regret buying video today, and these are some of the things that I regret buying. Not that there's a problem with the actual item, it's just either stuff I just don't use or that didn't work out for me or that I have too many of. So the first thing are these stickers, and I just bought them too late, like too near Halloween to really use them, and then I also put them in a drawer and forgot I had them. But I do have some Christmas ones, and these I can save for next year. There might be, okay, there's no just like pumpkin that isn't a jack-o'-lantern, but death. But yeah, these are cute, but didn't end up using them. I actually hardly have any stickers, so that might be part of it. It's just I don't use stickers much anymore, and I thought I would, and I don't. So I also regret this set of pins. And this one's, I think it says, okay, it says Lifelines, and the ink is scented, and it's a fun lava pen, but I didn't realize that they were a colorful ink in them, and the orange one's kind of light. The blue one's almost a little light too, and they're kind of thick, so writing with them just didn't really do it for me. Then this one I like the look of, and I bought it to have something kind of a keepsake from last summer when I went to dinner with my parents, and my dad was looking at my wallet and he's like, it looks like it needs a refill. So he put like 20 bucks in it. So I got this journal and with part of it, and then put like a 5 in here. So I wanted some keepsake from that. But this journal I didn't open up in store, and it has this textured paper, which I've never been a fan of. And I also just should have gotten something more plain. This is really like a super specific design and probably a little bit too like small. I think it's 5x7, and I usually go for bigger now. And then this thing I've had probably 2 years now. There's nothing wrong with it. It's sketchbook paper. It's just I haven't used it, and it was kind of a waste. I think I used it for a few times, and then I also cut up old high school art and put it in here, so it's sort of, I guess I had a little bit of a purpose of it. Like I filled up a decent amount of it. But it kind of looks half used actually, but it's just because the stuff I glued in is so thick that it's really, let's see if it's actually, yeah, the paper's really thick. I guess I've gotten a little use out of it. It's just I thought I'd get into drawing or painting, and I haven't with this, so it's kind of just a scrapbook of high school art that I glued in here, plus a few pages of modern stuff, and that's about it. Then this thing I think will be cool to look back eventually, but this was one of my least favorite journals to ever fill in. I have a theme video journal if you're wanting like a whole review. It just has so many questions and so many pages per year. I think 12 pages per year or something, and a number of questions seem duplicate because they say events. So I like the idea of this. It's actually already dirty. I mean, I've had this a while. I think I've had it over 3 years, so it's not its fault. It's just I didn't find this fun to fill out, and I think it'll be cool to look back on, but I'm definitely not gonna fill it out every year because that was just not enjoyable. So I'm gonna like fill it out and space out the years in this one. So I'm kind of glad I had it for the keepsake factor, but I kind of would prefer it be other questions. I like the look of it though. That's why I got it, because that's totally a good reason to buy a journal, just the looks of it. Then this, I had a gift card too, so at least I didn't spend money, and I'd wanted this a long time. It's just I usually use one pen until I'm done, and I hardly switch pens anymore, so I just don't really need a pen case. I'm kind of glad I have it just because it can store a lot, but I'm just not getting like really use out of it. I mean, other than it being a storage container and kind of a pricey one at that. If you're gonna buy one of these, definitely wait until they're on sale on either the Kipling site or on Amazon, because I've seen them for less than half. Okay, so when they're on sale, they're like 20 to 25. Sometimes you can find them for 20 on Amazon. I don't shop in the actual Kipling store. I think they had an eBay Kipling store too, so I wouldn't pay full price for these, even though they're sturdy. It's just I'm cheap. So if you can find a deal on them and you use pen cases, I think this will be fine and fun. I used to have some of these and got some use out of it then because I used pen cases, and now I just use one pen. So this was another thing that I'm kind of glad I have, because I think I might eventually use it, hopefully. And I also just like having it to store my pens, but it's also not, I didn't get the usage like current, like I didn't get the usage now that I thought I would, so it's kind of like a half glad I have it, half not so much. And then these things are really heavy when you put that many pens in it. They really work better when you only fill the top with pens and then use the bottom for like a few stickers or washi or something. And then I got a new journal because I'm talking about crap I buy, and why not buy more crap? But I've been wanting another journal for a really long time. I've been using mine for about 6 months and it's maybe a fourth of the way done. So I just wanted to add a second journal just because that was gonna take forever to fill, and I maybe write a few times a week, like a few paragraphs. I thought something with lines and like a straight up hardcover might help with that. And it actually did. I wrote a whole page in here, and that's kind of more than I usually do. This one's I got this at Barnes & Noble, and it's what is it? Manufactus? Made in Italy one. It's got lines and didn't really lay flat yet, unless you're holding it. It's kind of irritating. But I like the line spacings may be a little big if you write super tiny, but I don't. My handwriting is actually much smaller than it used to be. I was looking at old journals, and I think it was whatever the type of notebook paper that's used in elementary school. I used to write that big back in like 10 years ago when I was looking through the journals from 2015. But yeah, a little big, little large lines here, beige paper, and it feels good. So I think this one will be, I think I'll use this for a long time, and I've already written a whole page in it. Actually, maybe even that. 1 second. Okay, well, one, but that's still one. Filling a whole page in one day is still kind of a lot for me right now. In my other journal today, I've kind of had a journaling session. I filled 3 pages, but that's really rare. I don't think I've filled even 3 pages that many times this year. But yeah, this one I'm glad I bought, and the other stuff kind of just wasn't what I really needed or could use at the moment. Even though there's nothing wrong with it. Like, I'm not saying the products suck or anything. It's just like I didn't get the use I thought I would. Here's my decorations. I thought that pumpkin was really cool looking, even though that's probably means it's rotting or something. Actually, doesn't really look like rot. It just looks like, I don't know. Let me know if you know why pumpkins do that. And then I put this up the night before Halloween. So I'm actually glad I got a few small decorations. All right, yeah, there's my crap. Have a good night. Bye.